for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. We are in the Windy City, Chicago, United Center to be exact, home of the Bulls. And, of course, Rajon Rondo. See how they continue to fare without him.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, Kevin, they didn't just let him go for nothing. They got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
And that's the idea. You know, you want to build a foundation on which this team can continue to move upward. So certainly some fans unhappy to see him go, but fans will be patient, and they also continue to be fans.
And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Look at the 76ers starting group. Porzingis is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Brandon Knight. Then there's Nerlens Noel. And it's Kilpatrick in at the shooting guard position. Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against the Raptors in Toronto.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
He said a big part of their focus defensively will be on trying to contain Rudy Gay, adding he presents some challenges because he can shoot over the top, and also he's a tremendous finisher inside. We've got to force him to that left hand, but I'm hoping we won't have to double too much because they have plenty of other guys who can knock it down. Kevin, the challenges are full.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Now the 76ers with it. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout. That game, you could just see they were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, and once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
And the 76ers making a change here. Hill's checked in. Bulls shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Free throw good, Portis. First quarter, just over a minute played. Gay outside. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Noel passes to Porzingis. Good kick out to Hill. On the wing, Hill. Just 5 on the clock. Hyde on the wing. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Bulls are gone. 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Rose kicks the butt. Pass to Portis. There's a good screen. The feed now to Gasol. Jumper off the screen. And the rejection by Noel. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
76ers ball.
And the 76ers with some changes. Green, he's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Green in for Rudy Gay. Green dishes to Green. This is his first free throw of the game.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk. And it lasted all season.
And he's good on the second. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Turner against Green. Turner passes to Gasol. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And again, no good by Chicago. Fast break, Philadelphia. Knight's running, and it's good. Knight's got his second basket of the night.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Outside Rose. And stolen by Knight. Hill kicks to Noel. The pass to Green. Green dishes to Knight. To the middle. Here's Noel. No luck. Good work defensively by Gasol. And the wide open shot from Rose. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Back to Green. On the wing, Hill. Outside, Green. Green kicks to Knight. Pass to Green. Clock at 4. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And the basket by Hill.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Chicago trailing here. Outside Rose. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Knight passes to Green. Knight dishes to Noel. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Green. Outside Hill. Green kicks to Noel. Some solid defense from Gasol. Chicago has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Turner. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And that one's good. Noel. Bulls have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Pass to Portis. Gasol screen. Rose dishes to Gasol. Back to Rose. Feeds it to Turner. Again, the miss by Turner.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And it's 6 points for Brandon Knight. The Bulls shooting 40% here in the early stages. Kicks it to Turner. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
I'll tell you, been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Chicago making some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Gasol. Morris comes in for Portis, and Mirotic subbed in for Evan Turner. Fareed the pass to Adams.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Bulls have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Embiid kicks to Butler. And here's Rose outside, and he gets it to go. Rose has got 5. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way. And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now, here's Warren. Following the miss by Derrick Rose. Pass to Kilpatrick. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Butler with room to shoot. They get the rebound. The kick out to Rose. Shoots the three. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Rose. Rose has got 3 assists tonight.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Dishes it tonight. Fareed the pass tonight. Again the miss by Knight. And the wide open shot from Warren. Another miss by Philadelphia. Chicago leading. Butler attacking. Stolen by Warren. One-on-one fast break. Adams dishes to Warren. Here's Kilpatrick. Hands it from downtown. Kilpatrick's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. To the inside. Embiid. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck, how about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Philadelphia ahead, up 1. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And Pau Gasol, after some great years and some difficult years, talks about now his newfound excitement playing with the Chicago Bulls. I think you'd have to say that Gasol's decision to go to Chicago, Clark, was great. He clearly gave it a lot of thought. It's hard to imagine him having made a better pick.
You know, I agree. Not only is he happy, but so are his teammates. Ask Rose and Noah and Butler. I love playing with him, and you can see how the change of scenery rejuvenated the big Spaniard, too.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
All fueled up and ready to go as the second quarter gets going. So for Chicago right now, we've got Mirotic. Embiid is out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Turner. And it's Butler in at the 2 spot. 76ers trailing. The dish to Hill. And the official. Signaling the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
A moment here to see the stats for Butler. Some last season stats for him. 5th in steals, 13th in assists, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game. One of the league's premier offensive threats.
And as you pointed out, Greg, I mean, he was top 5 in steals last season. Just a lethal combination. Great physical ability and mental preparation. They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Morris kicks to Butler. Goes back up, and Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot defense can do.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
Here's Butler. He kicks it to Embiid. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Outside Hill. Gabe passes to Adams. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Bulls have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And it's Turner off the drive. That's short off the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Down low, Turner with the steal. It's tipped. And oh, here we go. Gay's got it, the fast break chance. Finished off the break. Adams has got 6 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Turner against Hill. It's stolen by Hill. To the inside from the baseline. Mirajic grabs the miss. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Turner dishes to Butler. Shot is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Porzingis passes to Hill. The drive by Gay. Here's Kilpatrick outside Hill. Breaks it off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
And Turner kicks to Embiid. Here's Butler, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Butler's got 7 points for the quarter.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit. I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Pau Gasol is checked in for Joel Embiid. Portis comes in for Markieff Morris. And it's Rose in for Turner. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The 76ers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
He doesn't get the second one. Chicago trailing here. To the middle. Here's Gasol. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 5th assist in this one. And Noel kicks to Green. Fareed left side to the paint. Here's Noel. And Gasol sends it back.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
It's been brutal in terms of the physicality down low.
Butler goes in, takes it up with both hands, and rips it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Portis, the pass to Rose. Down low. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got his second basket of the night. 1:15 left in the first half of basketball. Green kicks to Fareed. Hill drives in. There's Green with the three. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Gasol's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the left wing. Here's Mirotic. Rebound by the 76ers.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
If they play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Gasol. Some solid defense from Fareed.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Hill dishes to Noel. The feet to Fareed. Now the pass to Noel. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good from Fareed.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
And it's Rose penetrating. And the rejection by Noel. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. Here's Portis. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Portis has got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Up in time. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one, and so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
Yeah, and the officials on the floor will make the final determination after reviewing the footage from the NBA's replay center. And we can follow along. We see what they're seeing.
Basket's good.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. And really a good job to take the second look at it. Would have been a shame if they'd been cheated.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. 76ers lead by 2. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, with Derrick Rose. Derrick, how does it feel to get back out there on the basketball floor here for the new season ahead?
It feels good, man, especially playing with my teammates. We have new teammates. We're just trying to come out here and just play hard and compete.
Great to have you back, Derrick. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exhilarating first half, to be sure. Welcome back. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be breaking down all the action for you. What a start it was for Brandon Knight. He had 8 points and 1 steal. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, they forced their way to some easy buckets, aggressively going to the rack, imposing their will. I mean, taking it inside establishes an attitude and toughness that you can't get any other way.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Where was the sense of urgency? We all know they're capable of playing better, and no one wants to give up a ridiculous high shooting percentage. They need a little attitude adjustment in the second half, or this game will get away from them.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Butler. He has 14 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Porzingis, also Rudy Gay out there. Nerlens Noel is out there with Brandon Knight. And it's Kilpatrick in at the shooting guard. Porzingis passes to Kilpatrick. And the shot is good. Kilpatrick's got 5 now.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Rose double teamed over to the left wing. All sorts of time. Rebounded by Kilpatrick. The 76ers lead it. Knight kicks to Gay, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Rose dishes to Butler. He feeds it to Gasol. Wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. To the paint. It's tipped. Noel with it. Gasol covering. The 3. And he gets the bucket. Kilpatrick's got 8 points.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, it's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Gasol.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Rose kicks to Butler. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Their last game against this squad, they won out thanks to some big contributions from the bench.
A total team effort. I think the starters enjoyed a chance to be able to step back and relax and enjoy how the bench played.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Chicago. Morris comes in for Portis. Drive by Adams. And that one is hammered home.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
76ers moving the ball around. Here's Green. Good work defensively by Turner.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot. No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Here's Muscala. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Over in the corner, Green. Here's Adams. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. And it's a 7-point 76ers lead.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
Knight against Rose. And Adams kicks to Knight. Hill passes to Green. Inside, Adams goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Bulls have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Butler dishes to Morris. Back to Butler. Passes it to Embiid. Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Hill, and there's the call. On Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Mozgov comes in for Markieff Morris, and Mirotic subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Then for the 76ers, Fareed's checked in for Muscala, and Rudy Gay is subbed in for Brandon Knight. Pass to Fareed. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Fareed's got his second basket of the game.
Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they both shot the ball since the break.
Mirotic has a wide open look. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Hill left side. Outside, Green to the middle. Here's Fareed. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Turner. Bulls trail by 6. And Mirotic kicks to Rose. Can't connect from short range.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Kicks it out to Gay. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Gay's got 4 points this quarter. There's 1:47 left to play here in the third. Mozgov's shot is off.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage. And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Rose kicks to Embiid. Here's Mozgov. Up and in on the layup.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Hill, no good. Bulls trail by 8. Out to the wing. Mirotic has the open look. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Mirotic has got 5 now. To the paint, here's Adams. Mozgov with the block. And it's Turner off the drive. Mirotic's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Fareed with it. Now defended by Embiid. Adams' shot is good. He's got 14.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Turner passes to Embiid. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Philadelphia leading by 8. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Hill dishes to Adams. Sinks that one from the post. Adams has got 10 points in just the second half.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And it's Rose penetrating. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Rose has got 7 points in the game.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Philadelphia. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back.
Y'all appointed me to bring rap justice, but I ain't 5-0, y'all know it's Nas, yo. Then a whole lot of only describe us as soldier survivors. Stay lazy.
And here are the 76ers now. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Rose is the one with Butler is the two. Marquis Morris is out there with Pau Gasol. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Rose with the ball. Outside Gasol. Knocked away. And here's the fast break. Knight leading the way. Gay kicks to Noel. They kick it out to Green. 76ers moving the ball around. Gay sets the pick for Green. He dishes it to Muscala. 6 to shoot. Gasol with the defensive effort.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Pass to Portis. Butler on the way. It's stolen by Green. And now the 76ers on the break. Knight leading the charge. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Butler pass to Rose. It's good, and he threw contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here. In the second.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close range points. You got to have those.
Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Gasol.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Here's what Philadelphia is going with right now. Hill comes in for Green, and it's Green in for Rudy Gay.
Timeout for the Bulls.
Chicago calls timeout, and I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Rose. They kick it out to Green. Knight on the wing. Back to Noel. Knight dishes to Green. Knight passes to Noel. Shoots from 12. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Knight's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers. Rose with the ball. And it's Knight picking him up. Gasol. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession. Here. Butler kicks to Gasol. And the powerful one-handed slam. The 76ers leading by 11. Here's Noel, and it's blocked. Portis, the pass to Rose. The lead now cut to single digits.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Muscala dishes to Green. Feeds to Noel. And he makes no... mistake on the slam dunk.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
And it's Butler with the jam.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just at the top you ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Timeout called, the 76ers. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Turner's checked in for the Bulls.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Bulls trail by 11. Rose kicks to Butler. Now the 76ers on the break. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and two shots coming up.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Hill. The Bulls have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Butler passes to Portis. Back to Butler. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Fareed's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Knight into the lane. And Fareed kicks to Knight. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Gasol with the steal. In transition, here come the Bulls. Pulls up on the wing. Rose, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Back to Knight. Kicks to Noel. No luck. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Turner dishes to Gasol. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Timeout called, the 76ers.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Steven Adams comes in for Noel. The 76ers leading by 11. Stolen by Rose. Butler attacking. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Green, the pass to Adams. Back to Green. Knight in the corner. Hill left side. From 8. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Hill's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers. Chicago calls timeout. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He told Gasol that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. With the minutes ticking down and the deficit still a big one, those adjustments have to be a chance worth taking, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories, rebounds just being one of them.
Dishes to Butler. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Knight kicks to Green. The dish to Green. Over Gasol. Gets himself open and drills it.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Philadelphia.
Right, Steve, and they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, Clark, for them throughout this game.
No opportunity really to coast, although the score may appear that they did. I love the way they came together whenever things started to look bleak.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Knight. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor.
George Hill.
Just a great all-around game. And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
They get it again. Second chance shot, and Gasol sends it back. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution on the court.
23 seconds left in the game. To the inside, Mozgov. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul. Timofey Mozgov. At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession.